Wassup Bouquets? How are we blooming today? It's your girl, Enchantress, the Gypsy Lotus of Uniqueness, and I am back with another video. I'm back with another What the Hell? Heavy energy around love, all right? And I want to talk. Last time y'all see me, I literally was boo-hooing. Life was coming at me hard, and had to show y'all the real. Like, this is literally what I'm talking about. This is literally what I'm trying to advise y'all through. Like, I'm not advising y'all off of just to advise y'all. I'm speaking from experience when I am advising, Um, and I want to talk about that's crazy. Where's my voice going? Like, I was so pumped up. Let me try to drink my water. Because I was so excited to record. I thought I was gonna take a nap. And no, it's November 1st. I've already had a shift in my energy a while ago. But I am a Scorpio rising, if you know what that means. So I like Scorpio season. I'm up. It turned me up. Like, but I want to talk about. I want to talk about taking the last thing y'all seen from me with the whole breakdown and everything, and me in pain and stuff. I wanna take that moment to. This is after the breakdown. You feel me? Using that pain, using those downfalls as motivation. You feel me? So let's get the vibes right. So I got my this not mine brand, but this is look. This is my Soror Sisters brand. She makes sprays and things, but she had me in mind because you see that enchantment name. I love this spray. It's a love spray. I love it so much. It smells so like borderline. I spray it on my body here and there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it smells so good. This is my blend. I have a smoke blend. Y'all can't even tell my wrap is pink, but it's a pink wrap. And this is my what's in here? I have a love blend, a dream blend, and a cleansing clearing blend. All right. And I also make like personal blends and stuff like that. I'm gonna make a whole like product video separately another day, but let's just get into the vibes, all right? So because I don't know what's that's about. But as a spiritual person, we all have different ways we clear or different signals in our bodies when we're, purging and things of that nature. Sometimes I physically really do get sick. I will throw up, but I also, if it doesn't go to the extreme of throwing up, I spit a lot. Or I will spit, like it's spitting, or so that's that energy trying to get out. So yeah, so using that pain as motivation. Okay. Now listen, there has been so many situations and things that I can talk about as pain, but I just want to talk about, I don't even want to talk about a particular situation. Like, we all know what pain is. You don't need a story to know what pain is, okay? You don't need me to tell a story for you to know what I mean by pain, okay? So I'm not talking about physical pain, okay? So last week or the other week, it wasn't even last week, that was a couple weeks ago. I also, let me like make a disclaimer. I hope this don't turn into a video in itself, but let me just make this disclaimer that y'all, when y'all see me crying and really showing emotions and things like that, I'm not, this is gonna irritate me. This is gonna irritate me. I'm not, I'm the type of person, and I know I'm not the only one, so this is why I'm even giving this disclaimer. I'm a very spiritual person still having a human experience, which any spiritual person should say that or should know that, right? Um Really not even spiritual. The spiritual part don't even matter. We're all having a human experience, no matter the religion, no matter the whatever. We're all having a human experience, right? So when y'all see me having my moments and feeling defeated, I am. I feel it in that moment, you know. And I'm also the type of person like I can have, I can have a breakdown. Maybe I'm a little bipolar. I can have a breakdown, or sometimes I need to just let me just have that emotional 5 minutes. Let me throw my tantrum. Let me have my rage. Let me have whatever emotion. Then immediately after, it's I'm on that. I'm back. All right, what we doing? How we shifting it? Like in that video, yes, I said I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, because in that moment I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But right after, even through the I don't know, I knew. It's just sometimes even when I am saying I don't know, I know. Sometimes it's not what I want to know. Sometimes it's not what I want to do, but you got to do it. You feel me? Talk about. I probably like even if I'm gonna have a breakdown, 5 minutes later, I'm gonna be like, all right, girl, boom, how we switched it. Like I'm always gonna say how we could have shifted. I'm gonna have my breakdown, but somewhere in there we gonna figure out how we shifted the energy because I ain't gonna stay in this long. Because even that day, y'all, like after I was done recording videos, I really was up and at them. So, using the pain as motivation. I am finna pop my shit so hard. I don't give a fuck what life look like, but I know who the fuck I am. I'm exactly who the fuck I am. For one, and two, I'm just so sorry for the fucking wardrobe malfunction. Using that pain as motivation, you got to turn that narrative around. Even when I was having the moment and when I was talking about it, I remember saying something. That's another thing. Sometimes when I'm hearing my mom, I don't even remember what I said. So I remember even saying like, I'm on my 13th reason why, but we're gonna switch it around, and it's your 13 reasons to keep going. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Using that pain as motivation instead of sitting in the pain, or allowing the pain to just succumb you and allow the pain to keep putting you in darkness. Let that pain be the fire in your ass to keep going. You can't sit down because that fire is in your ass. That pain is burning. You feel me? So even with like how when we talk about mindset and switching the mindset around, even with trying to when okay, so you always you may not always hear this, might be your first time hearing it from me, but I haven't even always heard, but I hear things now like when it comes to healing, or when it comes to like trying to switch your mindset, you literally have to like rewiring the brain is really a hard thing to do. So you literally have to like when that negative thought like have you ever heard when you have that one negative thought have three positive ones to counteract it? It's kind of that same thing, but when you feel yourself about to sit there and soak in the pain and just soak in whatever circumstance negativity, get up and fight back in whatever form or fashion that may look like, whether it's even if it's 1% each day is still progress, okay? 10%, 5%, whatever your full best effort is that day, do your best to keep pushing forward. Use that pain as fire. And maybe if you're a fire sign, maybe you want to use it as water. I don't know. But use it as whatever you need to. Use it as your motivation, truly, to get you up out of whatever situation that is causing you pain. I'm going to say this because I'm going to tell the story. Not a story, but just in general. When I was in college, when I got diagnosed with depression, and before I really became as spiritual, or when I was just developing or getting into spirituality, or excuse me, starting my spiritual journey, because of course, as most people when they get depression, they want to go to God. Like you feel me. So, but find that for yourself. Find it. Don't got that. I said spiritual journey. I didn't say religious journey. You feel me? Okay. Because even a religious journey is y'all still need to meet. It's the spiritual journey. But so when I was in college and I had everything going on, I remember the year, it might have been my first year off campus too. Because I think all that happened at the same time. Yeah, so 20 when I moved off campus, 2018. 2018. Dang, it sounds so long ago. 2018. I remember like I ended up changing. So my thing was I might need to make like college videos, college for college kids, cause child, some of the stuff I was going through in college really. Um, so my advisor, the advisor I had, really was no help at all. I'm just gonna be completely honest. She was no help at all in regards to me trying to figure out and navigate my life, my career, not my career, but my major and things like that. Like literally when I would go and be trying to get ready for classes, she would be talking to me as if I'm stupid. Like, you sure you don't want to just change majors and da-da-da. The whole time that I'm failing these classes or like shit is just going downhill, I am depressed as fuck. Like I am literally so mentally withdrawn. Like I can't even no, I couldn't apply myself in my classes because I was just so it just wasn't it, right? So I ended up changing my major like fall 17. After the fall 17 semester, I think that's when I changed my major going into spring 18. I think, and I'm still on campus that year, fall 17 and spring 18. I'm still on campus. And I remember now, granted, I was in my dance org and I think I was on like academic probation or something with them or something. I don't know what was going on with that. I might have been. Was I? Or was that the following year? I don't think we even was really doing that. That might have been the following year. Either way. So I timeline don't matter. The stories matter. I feel like I don't was that threefold? How am I doing? But I see you, Redbird Cardinal. Um when I just remember I switched my majors. Things did start getting a little better when I switched majors, but I was still getting into my org was not the easy thing. So I was still a little like mentally tired and drained at that point. So um I just remember though, like I after um I don't even know the situation. It probably was some type of heartbreak though. Like after some type of heartbreak and really just getting to a point where it was just like, you know what? I did like turn off my emotions. Like if Vampire Diaries, the originals, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say this. I turned off my humanity, okay? I turned off my humanity for a moment and was because at that time it was just I fuck feelings. That's really how I felt. Um, because to me at that time it was just like me having feelings clearly just bring me pain. So fuck it, right? But in that time, I was beasting it. When I switched majors, I was getting like all A's, dead ass. Like, not granted, fucking Patterson was always giving me that MB, but it was a hobby. But it was like it was a shift. And I even remember like at one point, y'all, dead ass, I literally had 4 jobs. I was a lifeguard at 2 places, like for the YMCA and for the city. Um, I was an athletic trainer for my school, and I had a job at Target, right? And I was still a full time student on top of all that, right? And actually, by this time, I did have somebody in my life. By this time, no, then we not even gonna tell that story. We're not even gonna go to 4 jobs. We're gonna keep it the year before, because wait a minute, I did have somebody in the picture then. But that the initial switch of me just grinding, like I lived in my library. I didn't live there for real, but I really like in between classes, busting out homework. Like was really I remember I remember even when I was still living on campus, I remember there was a day. Hold on, because it's a little heavy what I'm about to say. But this is the honest truth. Because honestly, I'm talking about when I was suicidal. Okay, so there was a day I was not feeling it. Um, so at this point, I was the level of suicidal where it was like I wasn't I wasn't attempting anything. Like I wasn't purposely doing anything. But oh boy, I was wishing. Like I'm just telling honest truth. I was wishing. I'm like, if I was walking across the street, I'm like, oh, let somebody just hit, let the bus just come. Not laughing, but it's literally I was literally wishing. And I remember that day. I remember there was a day. I actually have a knife in my bag? I think I really did have a knife in my book bag, like, and I mean like the kitchen, like the big knife, butcher knife type knife. And um, I remember feeling like I remember telling myself I was just gonna walk off campus and just like wander, like literally just walk off, right? And just like I would just be wishing for something to end up happening to me, basically, if I did do it. But I never ended up walking off campus. That day, I literally kept just going to the library. Mind you, I'm like fighting tears as I'm walking around campus, like just go to the library, please. Just do some work. Just focus. Just lock in. Like that's literally all I could do at the time. Like I had no had no real like it was just okay, boom, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. And then eventually, yes, I happiness and think because honestly, like the whole feeling like when you got an advisor talking to you and then talk to you into switching majors, it really had me questioning my own intelligence. Like, yeah, me finally starting to get my grades back up and my GPA back up. Yeah, that was okay. Hold on, girl, I'm back. Hold on, cause see, y'all try to make me seem like no dumbass and look at me, all A's. Like, come on now, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. So, um, so yeah, I was literally using that to just I might be in pain, but it's more so also like focus on what you can control in the moments. I might not be able to fully control how I feel or figure out why I feel the way I feel, but I could sure enough go get me out of this situation. I could sure enough go pull my grades back up. I'm in control of my own grade book right now, right? These my grades, these my assignments. I'm in charge of them. I could do that. You feel me? So, um, or even when after the situation I was about to tell you where I did have somebody in my life at the time, after him, my life was elevated, and then that's another thing. But elevation is still certain things are still gonna come. Like I was elevated, and then got heartbroken. Like moved into a new place, nice little place, nice big master bedroom. I was really feeling the vibes, nice sturdy job. Like about to graduate this semester. Like was really moving and grooving, and got heartbroken on my birthday. Or right before my birthday, and I think I had another like I'm just gonna end up disappearing. I actually think I did leave. I think I text somebody and said watch my dog, and I dipped. Right, I ended up breaking my phone because I was tired of people calling me or something, or saying something. I ended up smashing my phone on the street. Like yeah, I was really losing it my 23rd birthday. Or before my 23rd birthday, day before my last day of being 22, or last 2 days being 22. And after that, I remember again still in my bathroom. It was still in my bag. I remember I was working at Bath and Body Works at that time. So I ended up getting a job at Bath and Body Works. And I remember literally, y'all, literally, I would be at work. I would be at Bath and Body Works, stocking the shelves on whatever. And literally, like, music plays at Bath and Body Works. So I think a song would come on, or maybe I had my own headphones in and I would just hear something and I would just feel like, okay, let's all just, what was I going to say? I read a text message and now I'm telling them. Yeah, I remember I would be doing whatever, and I would literally I would be like damn near on the floor fighting tears. Like I remember I literally during that whole time period, I was literally going to work, grinding it out, doing all the jobs, whatever, because I still had multiple jobs, I think, doing whatever, and because I was working at Bath and Body Works and Harris Teeter at that time. I had both jobs, so yeah, I literally was like, okay, go to work, okay, go to this phase. I was reading, I was taking the bus everywhere, so I was reading the book every time I was on the bus. And I literally like I was working my ass off, but every time I went home, I was crying my eyes out. Okay, like sometimes even through the pain, you just have to keep pushing through, and lo and behold, the healing takes place. So everything starts coming back to life, and lo and behold, I unlocked my spiritual gifts in that same year. I think November was when my gifts got unlocked. So then I went into 2021, a whole new like hoe. I mean, that sounded like I said hoe, and I wasn't trying to say hoe. A whole new like, oh, like here I am, and like I'm popping my shit again. You feel me? So honestly, and that's the thing. Never stop popping your shit. Never stop popping your shit. You are exactly who the fuck you think you are, and I hope you always think the best of yourself. Because you need to pop it in that way as if you're the best version of yourself always. Even if you don't feel like you really 100% there. Sometimes that's why I'm even saying sometimes you really do. The pushing through the pain and making pain the motivation, sometimes that look like faking it till you make it. That's the honest truth. I'm never going to sugarcoat. Sometimes I literally have to fake it until I make it. But now I ain't faking shit because I'm exactly who the fuck I think I am. And I'm not going through nothing I ain't been through before. So if I got through it before, I'm gonna get through it again. Time saying, like, what are we talking about? Can't shit stop me, and shit shouldn't stop you. That's the whole point of how the lotus bloom. That's the whole point of what the heal, because we healing and still keep going. Give yourself love in all aspects. Always love yourself. Through the pain, love yourself. Through the sadness, love yourself. Through the heartbreak, love yourself. And then it's so crazy, like we be letting heartbreak stop so much shit and stop so much motion for ourselves, and all these motherfuckers be spinning the block. I know I'm not the only one where motherfuckers be trying to spin the block. Everybody gonna realize what the fuck they had when it's gone. Everybody had that moment. And that just showed me I was never the problem. Never the problem. I'm exactly who I think I am. The crown is on. It's not moving. It's not shaking. Where is it going? I mean, not stiff either, but my crown is not budging. Okay, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But I didn't say that motherfucker was ever gonna tilt. Oh fuck. I boss up for a check. I had to step on these nigga neck. Sorry, I just borderline got into a real masculine joke. They don't call me Eli for nothing. But yeah, like I'm glad like y'all could truly see in real time. Like, yeah, I might have been crying last week. Whooped it up, but yeah, bitch, we on that. But yeah, I'm back and I'm better. And I ain't going nowhere. Even if, because it's also about to be retrograde, so I still might have some more moments that's like, but I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna let retrograde win. No retrograde is never gonna win. Okay, but no, retrogrades are really just here to tell you what you need to heal or what you need to focus on in regards to heal. Whatever trigger you have is just that's when you get what the healing and what's this heavy energy around love. Okay, what is this asking me to heal? Not why the fuck this keep happening to me. Okay, um, so yes, y'all. Healing gets messy before it gets magical. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You are always in the right position. Everything happens for a reason. And I know because hey, some things that happen, we wish it didn't, but everything happens for a reason. And yeah, don't let that crown tilt. Use that pain as your motivation. If you know somebody who's sitting in the dumps and not, is just allowing the pain to keep them down, send them this video, share this video with them, and let them know we popping our shit all the rest of 2025. We popping our shit from here on out. You feel me? And even if it get hard to pop your shit anyway. Okay? My motivation. I got the hate is my motivation. You hear there's so many songs about haters being my motivation, and I don't care what nobody say motivation, like, or even the heartbreak. Okay, but it's okay because watch how I fucking shit on you after this, nigga. You feel me? Like, music is very healing, y'all. I'm just saying. But yeah, thank you for watching. Love you.